All right, so one of the things Bill and I talked on were the exclusions under these policies. And, well, is the carrier actually going to pay if this scenario happens? So wanted to briefly go through the various exclusions, some of which are standard, and it's because the policy is not intended to cover that or address that, or it's addressed in another policy that your organization might purchase. Those are some of the basic ones that we see. Obviously, various industries, these will be adapted accordingly, but that's something your broker should be able to educate you on and walk you through the specifics. These two on the bottom, these are things that you can tweak and work on to broaden your policy and make it as comprehensive as possible. The middle set can be impacted by the definition of control group. So control group, that sector's knowledge or that group of people's knowledge can impact the ability of the carrier to trigger those exclusions. So what we try to do is limit that group as few as possible, typically being the top 4 individuals in your organization. So a CIO would be one, a CFO, a CEO, basically saying that their knowledge of, so for the conduct exclusion would be fraudulent acts. Their knowledge of a fraudulent act could allow the carrier to preclude coverage under the policy. Other key exclusions would be bodily injury and property damage. This is a growing concern with the increased connectivity between systems and various products across an organization. It's not too hard to think of it, for instance, for a manufacturing firm, it's not too hard to think of a situation where somebody could get in, as they're connecting new devices and new technology to the manufacturing process, it's essentially growing the doors into the network, entering the network and causing severe damage into a manufacturing process, which could trigger property damage, which unfortunately to date, many markets haven't figured out the solution to that. So that's an exclusion available or included in almost all policies, but it's key, but unfortunately there isn't a solution. So it's key to stay abreast to how that evolves and if there is if and when the markets develop the solution there.